Hi everybody, welcome back. TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 42 with me, Sid. And we're still out in the world. We're heading, well, I'm kind of heading round, circumnavigating the globe to try and find interesting things. And I stopped at this point because some of you may have spotted this already if you're really, really observant. But, Garnerite, on the surface, normal quality. I kind of automatically had to stop for that because, well, anybody who knows me, you know exactly how much trouble I went through to find Garnerite and silver in the last season. Now, we're nowhere near ready to use it at the moment, but I'm going to grab that surface stuff because, well, you know, oh, and there's an ore node there as well. Don't know what it is. Because it would be totally wrong not to. It would be like totes wrong. So yeah, I'm going to clear back this area, find out the extent of this, and grab a whole load of it. Because I'm a long way. I am quite a long way from home, and I don't think we're going any further that way. But we're far enough that I don't really want to have to be hunting around for this and coming all the way down here. When I do want it, I can grab a big chunk of it right away. Alright, so guess what I'm going to be doing for a while? I've stopped being sugarcane searcher and now I have changed into a miner. Back in a bit. Alright, 1.5, 2 full things of Garnerite. I am sure there is more Garnerite to be had here. In fact, I can see some there. We are going to just stick a waypoint on here just to put in surface nickel. Because I'm not typing Garnerite. 25, that'll do. It can be that colour as well. Yeah, so we've got a whole load of nickel, which is really, really nice and really, really handy. Our food situation is not brilliant. We're down to our last sandwich and then we've got the makings of sandwiches. So I'm going to continue on hunting around a little bit and we'll see what else we can find, because I really could do with finding some more fire shard varieties. And if possible, I don't even know if these spawn. I mean, if possible, it would be nice to find a silverwood tree, but I don't even know if they are a thing in this version of Thormcraft, in the TFC Thormcraft. Ew, what are you? Schist. I think we've got a new log, stone type. We'll add that on the map, shall we? Journey map, new, and it's schist in there, but we're going to turn you off. Oh, and that is rock dash schist, isn't it? That's right. There we go. That's what I did, I think. Let me have a look. Yeah. So any time that I find a rock type, I'm just marking it. Because it can be a pain if you decide, oh, I want to build something, and you come up with a colour palette and you find this really, really good working colour palette for your thing. Well, there's gold and cassiterite down here as well. Let's just, yeah, new, gold, question mark. Save and move a little bit. Oh, and copper. Is that copper or gold? That's gold as well. Okay. J new cassiterite. Bang, and it's a question mark. All right. What did I just do then? Edit. I just cleared something, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Cassiterite, question mark. Save. Close. Right. Onwards. So we need shards. We need more Thormcrafty things. We need to dye. That's always a handy one. And yeah. So I think it was last episode I mentioned American Gods, the TV show. I think it was this series I did it. Always a problem trying to remember what you've said in where. For me, I'm terrible for it, I must admit. But Yeah, so I don't know any of you have caught up with that, but I saw episode 3. And man, I'll tell you, if Bilquis, the Queen of Sheba, if the scene with Bilquis consuming men and women with her for JJ did not rustle jammies in certain areas of the states, oh boy, did episode 3 rustle those jammies. Man, I was open-minded as the next person, and even I was surprised with the scene on that particular one. Not so much for what it was, because I guess I'm pretty open-minded. I like to think I'm open-minded anyway. And if you've not watched it, I'll not say what the scene is, but and if you have watched it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was surprised. It's going to be difficult to talk about this without saying anything that spoils it for anybody who's not seen the episode yet. But yeah, I'll avoid it. It is a piece of genius cinematography. Obviously it takes from the book. The book had that particular concept in it. The book was, if anything, probably more graphic. But then again, you can be considerably more graphic in text, because if someone then goes, "Oh, that was disgusting," the only person they can blame is themselves, because it's their imagination that made it disgusting, not the text. And it's not disgusting by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, it's a thing. Again, I'm trying to skirt around it without spoilers, so apologies if I am spoiling. Unless only you then. You are Gabbro. We're back to Gabbro land. Okay. I'm just grabbing loads of these because I just know that however many I'd grab, it won't be enough. I'm not going over to the next island, Masto, over there. I think we'll continue skirting around this one and look for stuff. But yeah, it was interesting, and there were. Okay, spoiler alert, if you've not watched it and you don't want the surprise ruining, stop watching now. So the scene in question is a Ifrit or jinn, or a Arabic myth, and a taxi driver, and the guy. Sorry, the Ifrit is the taxi driver. Let's get this right, and the passenger, who is an Arabic salesman. I'm not from a man, I think it was. And neither of them are happy with their lives. The Ifrit has been stuck in America ever since he was taken there by the people who believed in him as a taxi driver. Yeah, bizarre. And the other one is a salesman. He's not, as I say, he's not happy with his lot in life. And not to put too fine a point on it, they have sex. They're both male, or, well, I mean, technically there's an issue here, because, I mean, there was quite a lot of people, as you can imagine, there was an awful lot of, quite graphically on thing. I mean, not pornography. Well, I suppose some people might consider it pornography. Certainly a few people complained about it as pornography. But, it's there. And at the end of it, they trade places. The salesman becomes a taxi driver in New York, and the Ifrit goes off and goes back to, presumably goes back to a man, to his home country. But there's a lot of people going, "Oh, you're showing gay sex, you're showing sodomy, and this, that, and the other," and it's interesting because, for one of the characters in this particular scene are, well, not to put too fine a point on it, non-human. I mean, he is a creature of myth and legend, not. I'm going to sneak over here. I want to just see if we can see if there's a guardian forming there. I'm going to run away from him if there is. I can't see him. So, technically speaking, assigning our phobias to this, and you know, our bigotry, if we are going to take it that way, to this is not the least odd, because we're assigning a human bigotry, a human condition, to a non-human. I mean, presumably is an Ifrit, a spirit. If the gods are anything, the gods should be able to assume, well, certainly Ifrit, you know, the jinn, the genies, the ones that can grant you wishes. I mean, for crying out loud, if they can't assume any shape they want, then who can? And I've just caught my mouse there with my hand. That was a little flick, a little spasm. What are you? Oh, entropy shards. Right, find them. Find those entropy shards. So yeah, to get upset and butthurt, if you'll pardon the obvious, if you'll pardon the obvious joke, there's amber here as well. We're going to have a couple of that. We're going to have these. I don't really desperately need. I know where they are in the ground if I want to dig them up, but more importantly, I want some of these. These are TerraFirmaCraft content, so we, what the, oh, please tell me you are not more, well, actually, I don't care if you are nickel, but, yeah, it just seemed very odd to attribute human characteristics to a non-human entity, for certain. I mean, that was, you know, and, you know, if you get into the myth of the jinn and the Ifrit, they're not nice people. That's Galana. Is that Galana up there then? Is that Galana? I don't know about you. I always think when I say Galana, I think there's a slight Australian. Sorry, my Australian accent impersonation is terrible. Twang to the thing, the Galana. It's like, yeah, stupid great Galana. Maybe. I don't know. I still need to find those entropy shards, and I don't want to go anywhere until I've found them. I suspect that is nickel. It's poor though. Yeah, I'm not even going to. I spit on it. I spit on that poor nickel. You know, season 3, I would have been celebrating like a good one over that. Right, let's try and find this. I mean, it may just be underground, in which case we're going to struggle, because we really are not geared up for mining. And significant amounts of mining anyway, but let's see if we can't see any on the surface or around the area. Gives you a reason to go caving, I suppose, which is not. Yeah. Anyway, come back. You can talk about things. As I say, I just find it bizarre that people get so irritated by something which is, well, A, not real. I mean, let's be honest, it's made up. It's a book. It's a fantasy book at that. What are you? It's far right, so I'm not even going to mark them. And B, you know, it's just bizarre. What we got? Plum, orange, cherry. There's another one over there. Just because I actually really did think I had more saplings than I actually have got. I was surprised when things. I'm not. Should I? Oh, kaolinite. Oh, look at all these. Damn you! They will stack. They will stack. Graphite, kaolinite. Banana tree. What have we got? I've got trees somewhere. We can get the plum in there. Red apple and cherry. Cherry will go. Banana. One of these is empty. That will take those two. Grab those. I'm going to leave that one. And we'll leave the spideys in there, having their little hissy fit, because, you know, spiders, they're quite nasty in this. Oh, amber. What are you? That's hematite, but again, it's too far away, really, to worry about. Yeah, so It's just a bizarre little observation there, but American Gods, watch it. It's groundbreaking in some respects. Yeah, maybe I should have put those entropy shards on the map. I could always go back and mine for those then, couldn't I? Oh well, we'll worry about that later. I'm just going to keep on trucking for the time being, and yeah, and blah blah blah. So I'll see you in a little while. All right, I've got two full things. I've stopped with the really have stopped with the sugarcane now. I've got 8 stacks of sugarcane. I am down to my last 3 items of food, so we're probably going to have to kill something on the route. But I'm just, there's part of me going, well, I could just go straight up now and head up past spawn and uncover some of this and carry on all the way up back home. That's probably the way we should go. But there's a little bit of me going, yeah, there's like, we need to find more of these shards, and we're not going to do that by walking over pre-explored terrain. So there's a little bit of me kind of going, do it, and there's a little bit of me going, yeah, just go straight north. I think at the moment, because of the way the coast is going, we can combine that, and wow, there's a lot of this about. Well, I'll have it. There's a squid wearing a hat as well. I still haven't got around to removing that, by the way. If you obviously, you know, wow, there's a lot of these. I'll get a stack. I don't know what. Well, a block of amber at the moment. That's all we can make with them. But I think they're used for a few things, and obviously there's the essentials to consider as well. It's been so long since or it seems like such a long time since I've done Thorncraft in anger, that I'm forgetting a lot of the things. Yeah, I mean, we are going to have to doing this essential distillation, which means we're going to have to scan all the things, which, wow, we haven't done a scan all the things in ages. What are you? Sphalerite. Yeah. Yeah. Sphalerite. Well, yeah. Well, nether quartz. Oh. Take it. Does that mean there's quartz veins then? I've not got my Propic on me, which was probably very short-sighted of me, but well, we'll grab all the things while we're exploring. For definite. I'm going to head north anyway. If I come across anything interesting or worthy of interrupting the journey for, I will come back and we'll take it from there. I'll probably end up killing some kind of livestock in the intervening segment, but again, I'm not going to come back just to go, hey, I killed Dobbin, look, I'm cooking him. No, I'm not going to kill Dobbin. I will do a more traditional food animal, because again, whilst I see nothing wrong with eating pretty much anything, there are others who do find certain things like eating horses and stuff, you know, they don't like the idea for some reason. Probably because they like horses, maybe. Yeah, but I need to keep on going anyway, keep on trucking, and I will see you in a bit. Alright, we're coming upon a place we haven't been for a while. I thought I'd come back for those of you who joined late or things. Apparently this no longer spawns in the new version, so yeah, diorite. Yeah, no longer spawns. Also, I've been told, I've not tried it, so you know, I'm only working on hearsay, but this is where we all started out, and this is where we will be returning at some point to get hold of some of these villagers. Trade 5 diamonds for an emerald. Yeah, that ain't happening. Matilda the Mason. Oh, who's that? Darnell the Butcher. Trade 5 diamonds for pork chops. None of those. You see, villager trading in this. Sydney the Warrior. Nice name. Diamond boots will offer me absolutely nothing. Villager trading in this pointless. Utterly pointless. But you have got Minecraft Comes Alive, so you can marry him if you want. We got quite a bit of wood. We've got lime water. We've got some. Not worth it. We've got tannin. We've got whatever we left behind. Did we leave anything that we actually wanted? I suppose we can take those, because those are still useful. I don't think there's anything else desperately needed in there, is there? Probably not. I don't think we really need that large rawhide, if I'm honest. But yeah, we left quite a bit of stuff behind us when we came here, so but we're carrying on. We're going to head up from here. I'm going to head out to here, back out, and then through this unknown territory over there. Hello, Sherry the Guard. What are you selling? Coal. Oh, how are you today? I'm fine, thank you, Sherry. You can't get back in because you're too stupid to jump over the bit, aren't you? Sorry. Right. Yeah. So I'm going to continue on. Spruce. Oh, hello. I stopped and got some white elm saplings. I'm going to grab spruce saplings because that was one we were looking for, wasn't it? So while I'm down here, would seem wrong not to. I will also, as I say, have to do some killing in a bit and some cooking because we're looking a little bit light. I haven't seen any silverwoods. That doesn't necessarily mean they don't spawn, it just means I haven't seen any, but that's a minor worry. I know these drop saplings, so you can just stop being Mr. Tight. Or not, as the case may be. But yeah, I'll get some spruce saplings, then we can continue on, and I'll come back again if there's anything fun. Oh, nearly home. I don't know whether I've been leading one of those NPCs. I put the old follow me thing on. I don't know whether she can swim. Yeah, I just realised I did interact and it said follow me. I found her miles away from the spawn. She's obviously been chasing down some mob. And I put the follow me on and there we go. She teleports. So she's coming home, my girlfriend. Yeah. Got cooties. I'd love to know what a cootie is. A cootie. It's obviously not a British phrase by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, so that was my thoughts. We'll start bringing them home as we go past that way, because we're going to have to go out and explore quite a lot, I think, in the coming episodes, especially once we start with Thorncraft. Definitely going to have to explore. Careful. Well done. But I haven't really found anything in that unrevealed patch of any significant nature. So yeah, we're just kind of trogging home through explored territory at the moment. So there's not a huge amount to find. I have found a few things, peach tree saplings and, well, a peach tree, which I chopped the branches off. And we are getting fairly close to, if we look here, that should be, if we follow this round, she's very chatty. She's very, very chatty. Every time she catches me up, he's like, hello, good to see you. Oh, how are you today? Yes, all women sound like that. That's why I do that voice. Not really. Okay, so yeah, we just got the last few legs to do and we'll be back. Once we get these, we can actually possibly build some small little shacks or something around the perimeter of the basin where we're doing for these to live in. And obviously, because it's Minecraft Comes Alive, we can do the old courting. We can court them. It's a lovely phrase, isn't it? Courting. It sounds so much more civilized than going out with. I'm going out with a. I'm courting. I will. Careful. careful around that water. We don't want to go down there. Yeah, it's just one of those lovely old words that I think it's a sad in some ways that we've lost some of that innocence. But anyway, we should have no problem. Wow, look at all the squid on the map. It's like Squid Central. Alright, there we go. Come on then. Nearly home. So yeah, anyway, I've just got this last bit to do. But yeah, I do think it's a shame sometimes that we lost some of the original meanings and the romance almost of some of the phrase terminology we would use, like courting and, you know, when it's your young man or young lady coming to, well, actually it'd be a young man. A young lady would not go to call, come to call, would she? It'd be a young man who went to call on the young lady, you know, if we're staying proper with etiquette. But yeah, we're not far back from her. Oh, hello. See, told you, chatty. But nearly back, and that will probably see us for this episode. Once we get back, we'll get the guard. Well, we're not going to give her a place of her own straight off the bat because, you know. But we can have a look at what you can do with these. I've not played with Minecraft Comes Alive in any great length, and I'm not sure how much damage in combat, whether these are particularly any good at fighting or not. Because, well, I mean, if you look at them, she's got 1,000 hit points, so she's the same as a person, but she's also wielding a Minecraft iron sword, which is not going to do you a great deal of good whatsoever in this, because it does 6 damage. So I don't know whether that's been adjusted, and I'm sure Grim will tell me if he sees this, and if not, then I won't know either. But or until we see a whale on some creature there. But nearly home, and it's the water sight for sore eyes. It is when you're getting nearly home. It is whenever you do these long trips, it is nice when you get back. Although I have got some work to do. I killed a pig and I've not actually needed it. But I have got some work to do. I need to make some more cheese because I've eaten my cheese. I don't think I've got any more of that. And I need to get back on the sandwiches because our health is plummeting. How were we for milk? I don't think we were 6. So yeah, we've got another 3 buckets of milk to put in there before we can make any cheese. And come on then. Come on. There we go. Right, you stay here. We're back. We got a whole load of goodies. We got a whole load of stuff, so that needs to be sorted out. I think the next thing we need to be thinking about is probably, oh God only knows. Yeah, we definitely got no cheese, that's for certain. Meat. Let me stick 1, 2, 3 of those away. You are not. You're on the roof, aren't you? Alright, that's fine. We'll sleep quickly, and we'll go and deal with Chucklehead there. And then, yeah, see, chatty. Look at that text. Chatty. Really chatty. Right, I believe there's a Chucklehead. Probably outside somewhere that needs dealing with. Let's go and find out, shall we? No? There's a blaze. Oh. Hang on, where is that blaze? We need to be ready for him. He's just over here somewhere. Where is he? I can hear him. I can hear the crackle of his... There he is. Dead. Right, let's go and grab that. Oh, yeah, we got the we've got the obvious thing then. We've got the, what's it, the, mob aspects. That's the word. What's going on right back here then? We've not really had a look since we got back. These trees are probably not, well, not doing bad actually. They've grown a little bit already. But we can get more of trees in. We've got more tree things to plant now. And, oh God, I'm lagging. But yeah, we are pretty good. So I think on that note, while I'm lagging out, we will finish there and we'll see where we go next episode. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.